Hey everyone, welcome back to Python Code Nemesis. In today's video, we'll be looking into performance testing in Python, a step-by-step guide with Locust. Performance testing is a crucial aspect of software development. It helps identify bottlenecks, measure system throughput, and ensure your application can handle the expected load. In this article, we'll explore performance testing in Python and demonstrate the process using a simple Flask application. What is performance testing? Performance testing assesses the speed, responsiveness, and stability of your application under varying conditions. It helps answer questions like how fast does my application respond to user requests? Can my application handle a large number of concurrent users? Does the application degrade gracefully under heavy load, or does it crash? Python provides several tools and libraries to perform testing, performance testing. In this article, we'll use Locust, a popular open source load testing tool, to measure the performance of a web application. Setting up the Flask application. Let's begin by setting up a basic Flask application we can later test for performance. We'll create an endpoint that simply returns hello world. First install Flask with pip and then create this small Flask application. Create a new Python file called app.py and insert the following code. This code defines a minimal Flask app with a single root that responds with hello world when you access the root URL. And you can run the Flask app with python app.py. Your Flask application will be running on localhost 5000 and this is what the output will be like. Hello from Python Code Nemesis. Now coming to performance testing with Locust. Now let's say you have a very similar endpoint and you want to test it with some load. So first install Locust with pip. Create a locust file.python file in the same directory as your Flask app and have the following content. So define a class hello world user which imports HTTP user, and then this is basically the code that will get that URL. It will simulate users accessing the root URL of your Flask application. Now to run the performance test, you have to just to run this command locust-f locustfile.py. This will start the Locust web interface on localhost 8089. This is what it's going to look like. You can input the number of users, the spawn rate, and the host. So you access the Locust web interface using a web browser. Specify the number of total users to simulate at the hatch rate, how quickly users are spawned, that is, how many new users are added after what time, and then start swarming. You need to click on. So this is what you need to do. This is your host, your spawn rate, and the number of users I put is 100. Locust will start generating user requests to your Flask application and report performance metrics in real time. So this is what the metrics will look like in Locust, and this is still ongoing, the test. The backend terminal will show the requests that you are making via Locust to the Flask endpoint. So you can also see that, okay, this is working and it's all 200. You can go through the different tabs in Locust for more metrics. Locust also allows you to visualize some performance charts, which is very interesting. So if you want to run this same code, then you can go to this GitHub and run it. The Locust web interface provides detailed information on response times, request success rates, and more. You can use these metrics to assess how well your Flask application performs under load. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave questions or feedback in the comments on how you found this video and Locust. Have a great day. See you in the next one.